Saibot 11. We can finally say it. We can finally say it. Ed, my God, I've seen this trailer twice now, and I'm still hyped every time I see it. I'm going to watch it so many more times. Tell me about the history of Noob Saibot.
Well, as some people who might have been following us from when we were making the arcade games, you know, Noob Saibot was just like another, you know, palette swap ninja that would basically, you know, we had to make another character out of what we had. We created Noob Saibot, and so he was just kind of like this hidden character. And then over the years, we've just introduced him, given him some story, you know, backstory to him, and just adding all the more nuance till it gets to this point. Now, everything you guys have seen here is the result of all these teams kind of combining. You see how the fatalities are made, you've seen the animations, you've seen how detailed the characters are, the beautiful backgrounds, all of that stuff. You know, it's a massive sea of people all contributing to create that content that you saw.
And every single piece of gear on him feels so real. Like, you could actually imagine him putting that on. The detail is impeccable. And Steve, I want to ask you about this new look, because before, when we saw Noob Saibot, looked like, you know, totally black Spectre, Revenant Ninja. This guy's got some battle armor, and he's got, I want to call it a mini scythe or a sickle.
He's fucking awesome. I'm really, no, he is. You know, plain and simple. It's just, you know, he has been in, he's obviously a staple in Mortal Kombat, but I'm really proud of Brendan and his team, and, you know, the effects guys and animators, everybody. You know, his moves are just ridiculous.
Yeah, and in addition, you know, like I said before, he was just this character with no story, and that was, you know, Dominic can talk a little bit about, you know, actually giving him a backstory. Where does he exist? How does, you know, tie him to Sub-Zero and all that?
Yeah, I mean, we were building on obviously what had come before, like the idea that he was the original Sub-Zero turned Wraith. That was pre-MK9. We built on that in MK9, and then here in MK11, we are really paying off the rivalry between Bihan and Kuai Liang and what they stand for. You know, Bihan, who was kind of all into this very, you know, evil version of the Lin Kuei, and Kuai Liang rejecting that and trying to build a new Lin Kuei. And what does that mean? And not only through the story mode, but also through all the intros the characters have, the arcade ladder endings that are in the Towers of Time feature, all of this stuff, all this content really rounds out that story and continues to give it more depth. And as we're writing this, we're always trying to just keep adding layers to what the history of Mortal Kombat is.
And I love that line from Mortal Kombat 9, "We share blood, but we are not brothers." And that pretty much set the tone for these guys. And I'm so excited to see that further expanded here in Mortal Kombat 11, because these are two of my favorite characters of all video games, really. And I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in this title. Okay, trying to calm down a little bit after seeing that trailer. So, when it comes to the look, I mean, overall, the story of him being that Revenant, how did you make those decisions, Steve, of art style, we want him to look this way, but still be recognizable as Noob Saibot? How did you make those decisions?
Yeah, so it's always a challenge, you know. Of course, you know, we mentioned the story guys, you know, Dominic, really giving us, you know, definition of what the character is inside and out, and how he fits in the story. Then we do a ton of, you know, concepts, but we always want to push it. And this look, I am really proud of the character guys and our concept guys of really pushing the look, because, you know, he's not just a pure, you know, ninja black, you know, fully in black. There's silver elements and different material changes, and they really pushed it, and I love that new look. It's just bringing in the silver and making it look like he's going into, you know, the battle. And
he has seen some stuff.
Yeah, just more of a Spectre look, and just a more sinister look than ever. So I'm really proud of the entire team.
Derek, gameplay-wise, Portals have come back.
Oh yeah, and definitely using his clone to summon his clone to assist him during combos and things like that. I mean, that video, there were some sweet combos in there, man. I don't know what you said, but yeah. So his gameplay, it's very true to who that character is, and I think time and time again, design and The team has shown the characters' personalities come through their fight styles, through their mannerisms, through everything they do, and Noob Saibot is just another great example of it.
I want to know what meeting happened in order to design that fatality, because when I saw that for the first time, I'm like, what does he do? I've never seen anything like, what is happening? That was my whole progress of watching that video. So Shanna, what was it like for your team to create something like that?
Well, that's the exact reaction we want. I think the idea was, what would be gross? Oh, hands and mouth. No one wants that. So we did it.
Yep, and that's how you make magic, folks.
Yep. Give the people what they don't want, but they do. So yeah, that one was one that definitely I think started with like a cut.
But I think, well, because we always listen to everybody in the studio, and we'll cast a net and say, hey, does anybody have any ideas? And one of our QA guys, Jim O'Leary, was like, hey, I've been thinking about this, guys. And we listened to it, and then we bounced it off the room. We brought it in, bounced it off the room, and then you have that, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, well, folks, are you ready for another reveal? Yeah? Ed, we have one more thing that we'd like to show the folks before we take some questions, so I think let's just roll the video, then go from there. Okay, let's take a look.
Welcome, traveler. I am Shang Tsung, and this is my island. I bid you welcome to explore. Hidden among the island's ruins are treasure, magic, and very special artifacts. Take what you want, within reason. You'll find that time spent here is well rewarded.
This truly is a magical moment because I feel Mortal Kombat has come full circle. That is the actor, Karitagawa, who played Shang Tsung from the film. Ed, I'd love for you to elaborate more.
Well, you know what? This is, Mortal Kombat, since Deadly Alliances, we've had a feature always in there called the Crypt, where people can go in and unlock things. Each version that we've done has been more elaborate than the last. And